For those of you who have been following our journey from the very beginning, you know that my company was inspired and started really because of my mom. It all started with her birthday party. I wanted to do something grand, and she loves vintage. So I came up with the theme Phantom of the Opera. I went all the way to Savannah to go pick up a couch. Don't ask me why I went all the way over there, but I did. It's part of the story. So I brought it back. I did a setup for her birthday party, and everyone started telling me, hey, you should totally do this as a business. The more I thought about it, I said, why not? So I started offering my services, decorating like setups for photographers, doing minis, Christmas minis, Mother's Day minis. I would do the setup for them. Eventually, my collection grew. I started doing bridal showers, baby showers, and as my collection grew even more, well, now we basically specialize in weddings, but we started with a little couch that we got all the way from Savannah, and here we are. This is my favorite question because who doesn't love shopping? I get my pieces from all over the United States. We just came back from a trip to Texas where we flew over there and we did a road trip all the way down to till we finally got to our warehouse in Miami. So I get them in road trips, I get them in flea markets, estate sales. Sometimes, doesn't always happen, but I do find pieces and offer up or let go. Miami is not a very vintage place, so I have to look for a lot of my pieces outside of the state of Florida. But I have found a few things here and there from OfferUp. So if you are looking for some vintage pieces to add to your own collection, that's somewhere that you can look locally. But most of the pieces I do get out of state. If you don't have a big budget, but you want your wedding to look like you spent a lot of money, one of the things that you can do is combine tables. So if you want the farm table look, you can rent some farm tables and then opt for half of your tables or a significant amount of your tables to be round tables and then use linen. Now, what I always recommend is for the linens to match with the table that you're choosing. So for example, if you're having farm tables with crossback chairs and ivory cushions, then the linens should also be ivory so that you can have a cohesive look, but at the same time, you don't need to spend the whole budget. Another thing that you can do is if you are having a lounge, is instead of getting all the pieces that a bigger lounge takes, which is obviously gonna take more money, you can have a smaller lounge. So instead of having 2 couches, tables, side chairs, side tables and coffee table, you can then have your couch with 2 chairs next to it and a coffee table. This way you get the complete look of a lounge, but you're not spending the extra money on the other pieces.